Peyton, it seemed like it kind of took you guys 3 quarters to get going. What changed or what kind of got you guys going finally in the fourth quarter?
Obviously, our shots weren't falling throughout the whole game, but just sticking to defense, getting defensive stops, trying to get them to not get such easy shots, and just really just playing tough throughout the rest of the game. So.
Tori, in that fourth quarter, I think you scored the first 3 baskets, and then they called the timeout. And it seemed like the crowd really got into the game when you went on that little run. It had been kind of quiet in here all night long until that point. Did that kind of give you guys a shot in the arm when you went on that little run and the crowd really got into it?
Yeah, for sure. I think especially that fourth quarter, we all talked in the huddle, just really wanted to bring new intensity, and that definitely started off the quarter well, and the crowd obviously helped that too.
You guys are, if my numbers are right, 4 for 30 on three-pointers in the last 2 games. Are you just in a shooting slump, or are teams doing things to make it tough on you from the outside?
I mean, I think we're still getting good shots. They're just not falling. We have good shooters, and we're confident in them, and the ball will go in eventually.
Does that affect the way you guys are playing out there? Like, are you kind of conscious of, well, we're not shooting threes very well right now, or do you just kind of try to shoot your way out of it?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're all confident in our shooters, and we're just going to keep taking the shots that we get.
Peyton, while you guys are struggling to shoot outside, that obviously means teams are being a little harder on you inside. How are you kind of adjusting to that?
We just try to play off each other as best as we can. Things aren't falling on the outside, we work on the inside. People are digging on the inside, we're kicking it out. So just really sticking to our team dynamics and then just playing together. Everything will fall eventually, and then the true team will come on top. So we just got to keep working hard.
Well, good win. I'm real pleased with the fact that we were able to get that done in the fourth quarter. North Dakota State played very well. Just did a lot of nice things to get themselves in position to be there right with us at the end of the game. Their penetration at times caused us problems. They made some timely threes that were really important for them. In that second half, we tried a lot of different things. We actually went small at one point in that second half, and that was probably one of our better lineups, I thought. Gave us a little bit of a burst and got us ahead, Tagging at the 5 and Tori at the 4. We'll have to look at those kind of things against other teams in the future too, but just got a little bit of a burst there late in the fourth quarter, and then we're able to hang on. So good win. I think there's a lot of baskets we left out there, but we found a way to get a win. So I'm glad we were at home. I thought that helped. The crowd was really good and kind of helped will us there in the end. So it was a good day for us.
The fourth quarter was obviously a good quarter. Would it be fair to say that the first 3 were not so much?
I would say, very average. And North Dakota State causes that. I thought their physicality inside caused us some problems. We weren't as sharp inside as we had been, and that's been such a big part of our offense. And now you all of a sudden take that away, puts a lot of pressure on other players. And I thought, we didn't finish some shots real well. Obviously didn't shoot it real well from the three-point line. Peyton made our 1-3. So that's a good thing that she's stepping out and being confident there. We could have made some shots early. I'm not saying the game would be different, but I think it certainly changes our confidence and energy level. And we did have some good looks early that just didn't go in. But again, they just did a great job. Every time we would make a little push, they'd answer, and that kind of happened throughout the game. So it really wasn't until the fourth quarter where we got any separation, and that's because we got some stops and we had some couple timely shots, got to the free throw line a lot, but. I feel better that we were able to find a way to win, and still feel like there's some things we can improve on.
Kind of a slow start, and again, we let you mention a couple shots go in, and maybe it's not a slow start, but did it feel at all like there was a little bit of a hangover from the previous game?
Yeah, I would say watching the game, yes. I didn't feel like coming into it. I thought we practiced really well. I thought we were really, really good the last couple of days, to be honest with you. Just a really good focus and positive energy. I thought it was really good. So I don't know if it was just the start that didn't go well for us that kind of zapped us a little bit, or if there was anything lingering from that tough loss. But sometimes it happens. It's easy to try and connect dots, and reality is, we just didn't really play well in this game. What it means or what it's connected to, it's hard to say. We could come back next week and be really good again, or struggle. So we'll just have to keep working at it and see which side comes up.
How big of a concern is the lack of three-point shooting, guard scoring right now?
It's been up and down this year. It really has. Early in the year, that was a problem. We had games like this. Some of those games we fought through and won. A couple of them we lost. A couple home games that were no different than this one. So, concerning. It's just something we've dealt with all year, and we'll have to just find ways to make sure the shots they're getting are the shots that they're comfortable with. Put them in the absolute best position we can, and for a while we did that. Tonight I thought we were a little more aggressive on the perimeter, and I don't know if that got us out of our rhythm that we had been in or not, so we could take a look at that and see. But to me, that's the thing, just making sure we're getting them in the very best spots where they feel like this is the shot I'm going to make. And tonight I think we're just a little out of rhythm, so we'll have to look at that on our side as coaches.